Your shadow self, the real key to personal transformation. Meet your shadow self. Many people want to change their life. They want to feel strong. They want to feel confident. They want to feel happy. But they do not know where to start. They try to think positive every day. They try to smile more. They try to be strong all the time. But inside, something still feels wrong. There is a quiet voice inside them. This voice feels sad. This voice feels angry. This voice feels afraid. They do not like this voice, so they try to ignore it. This hidden part of you is called your shadow self. Your shadow self is the part of you that you hide. It holds feelings you do not want others to see. It holds thoughts you are afraid to say. It holds memories that still hurt. Your shadow self is not bad. It is human. Everyone has it. But most people run away from it. From a young age, we learn to hide. We learn what is good. We learn what is bad. We learn what is okay to show. We learn what we must hide. When you cry, people say, be strong. When you feel angry, people say, be nice. When you feel afraid, people say, do not worry. Slowly, you learn a lesson. You learn that some feelings are not welcome, so you push them inside. You smile when you want to cry. You say, I am fine when you are not. You stay quiet when you want to speak. This is how the shadow is born. The shadow grows in silence. It grows in the dark. It waits. Many people think the shadow is dangerous. They think it will ruin their life. They think it will make them weak. This is not true. Your shadow self is not your enemy. It is your guide. Your shadow shows you where you are hurt. Your shadow shows you what you really want. Your shadow shows you what matters to you. If something makes you angry, it means something is important. If something makes you jealous, it means you desire something. If something makes you afraid, it means you care. Your shadow is honest. The problem is not the shadow. The problem is running away from it. When you run away from your shadow, it becomes louder. It comes out in strange ways. You feel tired all the time. You feel empty. You feel lost. You may work hard. You may be successful, but inside you feel disconnected. This is very common. Let us look at a simple story. Imagine a man named Alex. Alex works in an office. He is polite. He is helpful. People like him. But every morning Alex feels heavy. He feels pressure in his chest. He feels tired before the day starts. He does not know why. At work, Alex never says no. He accepts more work. He stays late. He smiles. Inside, he feels angry. Inside, he feels unseen. Inside, he feels small. But Alex tells himself, this is fine. He tells himself, I should be grateful. He tells himself, do not complain. So his shadow grows. One day, Alex explodes. He gets angry over something small. He surprises himself. He feels ashamed. This is what happens when the shadow is ignored. The shadow does not want to hurt you. It wants to be heard. Your shadow is like a child inside you. It wants attention. It wants care. It wants truth. When you listen, it calms down. Many people think personal transformation is about becoming someone new. They think they must erase their past. They think they must kill their weakness. This is also not true. Real transformation is about becoming whole. It is about accepting all parts of yourself, the light and the dark. You do not heal by fighting yourself. You heal by understanding yourself. Your shadow holds your pain, but it also holds your power. Think about your life. What makes you react strongly? What makes you emotional? What makes your heart beat faster? These are clues. If you feel angry when people ignore you, you want respect. If you feel sad when others succeed, you want growth. If you feel afraid to speak, you want to be seen. Your shadow is showing you the truth. Many people live on auto mode. Wake up, work, eat, sleep, repeat. They feel something is missing, but they cannot explain it. What is missing is honesty with themselves. Your shadow self holds your real story. It remembers moments you forgot. It remembers words that hurt you. It remembers dreams you gave up. Those dreams did not disappear. They went into the shadow. Your shadow is not weak. It is patient. It waits for the right moment. It waits for you to be brave. Facing your shadow does not mean you enjoy pain. It means you stop lying to yourself. You say, "This hurts." You say, "I am afraid." You say, "I want more." This is courage. Most people think courage is loud. They think courage is confidence. They think courage is winning. Real courage is quiet. It is sitting with your feelings. It is telling the truth to yourself. When you meet your shadow, something changes. You feel lighter. You feel real. You stop pretending. Pretending is exhausting. Wearing a mask every day is heavy. When you accept your shadow, you remove the mask. You do not become worse. You become free. Freedom does not mean no fear. It means you move even with fear. Your shadow teaches you this. It says, "Look here." It says, "This matters." It says, "Do not ignore me." In this journey, there is no rush. There is no perfect way. You only need honesty. Part 2. Awareness and acceptance. Real change does not start with action. It starts with awareness. Awareness means noticing what is happening inside you, not judging, not fixing, just noticing. Most people live outside themselves. They are busy all day. They check phones, they listen to noise, they move fast. They do not stop. They do not listen. But your shadow speaks quietly. If you do not slow down, you will not hear it. Awareness begins with one simple step. Pause. Pause when you feel something strong. Pause when your heart beats faster. Pause when your body feels tight. Your body feels before your mind understands. When you feel angry, your shoulders may feel hard. When you feel afraid, your stomach may feel tight. When you feel sad, your chest may feel heavy. These are messages. Many people are afraid of these feelings. They think something is wrong. They think they must escape. So they distract themselves. They eat. They scroll. They work more. They sleep too much. Distraction feels good for a moment, but it does not heal. Awareness asks you to stay. Stay with the feeling. Breathe. Observe. You do not need to explain it. You do not need to change it. Just notice. You can say inside your mind, "I feel angry. I feel afraid. I feel sad." This is awareness. Awareness is not weakness. It is strength. When you notice your emotions, you take your power back. Many people think emotions control them. This is not true. Unseen emotions control you. Seen emotions guide you. Think about jealousy. Imagine your friend succeeds. They get a new job. They look happy. You smile, but inside you feel uncomfortable. You feel small. You feel bitter. Many people feel ashamed of jealousy. They say, "I am bad." But jealousy is not bad. It is honest. Jealousy shows desire. It shows what you want. Your shadow is saying, "I want more." Awareness changes everything. Instead of saying, "I am bad," you say, "I want to grow." This small change brings clarity. Now think about anger. Someone interrupts you. Someone disrespects you. Someone crosses your line. you feel heat inside. Many people push anger down. They say, "Be calm." But anger has a message. Anger says, "This is not okay." When you notice anger, you learn about your boundaries. Awareness is listening.
Now think about fear. Fear appears when something matters. Fear appears before growth. Fear says, "This is important." If nothing matters, there is no fear. Awareness helps you understand fear. Fear does not say, "Stop." Fear says, "Prepare." When you notice fear, you become wiser. Awareness is the first door. But awareness alone is not enough. The next step is acceptance. Acceptance means allowing what is. Many people misunderstand acceptance. They think acceptance means giving up. They think acceptance means weakness. This is not true. Acceptance means stopping the fight inside. When you fight your feelings, you fight yourself. You say, "I should not feel this. I must be stronger." This creates tension. The shadow grows stronger when it is rejected. Imagine holding a ball underwater. It pushes back. It wants to rise. Your feelings are the same. The more you push them down, the stronger they become. Acceptance changes this. Acceptance says, "Yes, this is here." You do not like it, but you allow it. You say, "It is okay to feel this." This sentence is powerful. When you accept your emotions, your body relaxes. Your breath becomes slower. Your mind becomes clearer. Acceptance brings peace. Let us look at a story. Imagine a woman named Emma. Emma wants everyone to like her. She always helps others. She always says yes. Inside, she feels tired. Inside, she feels angry. But she tells herself, "I should not feel angry." So she smiles. One day, Emma feels sick. Her body is exhausted. Her mind is heavy. She finally stops. She sits alone. She breathes. She says, "I feel angry." At first, she feels scared. Then she feels relief. She realizes something important. She has needs. Acceptance opens her eyes. Emma starts to say no, slowly, kindly. Her anger becomes her strength. This is the power of acceptance. Acceptance does not make you rude, it makes you honest. Acceptance does not make you lazy, it makes you balanced. When you accept your shadow, you stop judging yourself. Judgment creates shame. Shame creates silence. Acceptance creates safety. When you feel safe inside, you can change. Think about shame. Shame is one of the deepest shadow emotions. It says, "I am not enough." Many people carry shame quietly. They smile outside, they hurt inside. Acceptance heals shame. When you say, "I feel ashamed, I am still worthy," something softens. You remember you are human. No one is perfect. Everyone struggles. Acceptance connects you to others. You stop feeling alone. The world teaches us to be perfect. Social media shows smiles, success. But real life is different. Everyone has pain. Everyone has fear. Acceptance brings truth back. Truth is healing. Awareness shows you the shadow. Acceptance invites it in. You stop running. When you stop running, the shadow changes. It becomes quieter. It becomes clearer. You start to understand yourself. Understanding brings compassion. You speak to yourself more gently. Instead of saying, "What is wrong with me?" you say, "What do I need?" This question changes your life. Your shadow holds needs you ignored. Rest, love, freedom, expression. Acceptance allows these needs to exist. You do not need to act immediately. You just need to listen. Listening builds trust inside you. When you trust yourself, you feel stronger. You stop looking outside for answers. You stop waiting for permission. Acceptance gives you inner stability. You may still feel fear, you may still feel doubt, but you are not afraid of them anymore. They are part of you. This is emotional maturity. Strong people are not people without emotion. Strong people are people who accept emotion. Awareness and acceptance are skills. You can practice them every day. You can start now. Sit quietly for a few minutes. Close your eyes. Ask yourself, what am I feeling? Do not rush. Whatever appears is okay. Say inside, I allow this. This small practice builds a deep foundation. Transformation is not loud. It is quiet. It is honest. Part 3. Learning from the shadow and finding your purpose. Now you have awareness. Now you have acceptance. The next step is learning. Learning means listening to your shadow. It means asking simple questions. It means being curious. Every emotion has a lesson. Every feeling has meaning. Your shadow is not noise. It is a message. When you learn from your shadow, you grow. Let us start with anger. Anger is energy. Anger is fire. Many people fear anger. They think it is dangerous, but anger protects you. Anger shows you where your line is. Anger shows you what you value. When someone crosses your line, anger appears. If you listen, anger says, respect yourself. If you ignore anger, it becomes heavy. It turns into stress. It turns into pain. Learning from anger means using it wisely. You speak clearly. You set boundaries. You stand tall. Anger becomes courage. Now think about fear. Fear is a teacher. Fear appears before growth. Fear appears before change. Fear does not say stop. Fear says prepare. When you feel fear, ask, what matters here? Fear shows you your dream.
If you did not care, you would not fear. Learning from fear means taking small steps. It means learning skills. It means asking for help. Fear becomes focus. Now think about sadness. Sadness is slow. Sadness is quiet. Sadness comes after loss. Loss of a person. Loss of a dream. Loss of a version of yourself. Sadness asks you to let go. Learning from sadness means honoring the past. It means allowing grief. When you allow sadness, healing begins. Sadness becomes wisdom. Now think about shame. Shame is heavy. Shame hides. Shame says, I am not enough. Shame grows in silence. Learning from shame means bringing light. You speak kindly to yourself. You tell the truth. You say, I am human. Shame loses power when seen. Shame becomes humility. Your shadow teaches you through contrast. Pain shows you what matters. Fear shows you what you want. Anger shows you what to protect. This is learning. Learning from your shadow leads to purpose. Purpose is not a big word. Purpose is simple. Purpose is how you live. Purpose is how you help. Many people search outside. They search for titles. They search for success. Purpose does not live there. Purpose lives inside your story. Your past holds clues. Ask yourself simple questions. What hurt me the most? What changed me forever? What do I wish someone gave me? These questions open doors. Your shadow holds answers. Let us look at a story. Imagine a man named Daniel. Daniel felt invisible as a child. No one listened. No one asked. Daniel learned to stay quiet. As an adult, Daniel became successful. People respected him, but inside he felt empty. One night, Daniel stopped. He wrote in a notebook. He wrote about his childhood. He wrote about being unseen. He cried. He listened to his shadow. His shadow said, "See others." Daniel understood his purpose. He started to listen more. He started to support others. He became a mentor. Daniel felt alive. His pain became his gift. This is how purpose is born. Purpose is pain transformed. Your shadow holds your deepest values. What makes you emotional shows what you care about. If you were hurt by silence, you value voice. If you were hurt by rejection, you value belonging. If you were hurt by fear, you value courage. Your purpose grows from these values. Purpose does not mean changing the world alone. It means touching one life. Purpose starts small. A kind word, a shared story, an honest moment. Learning from the shadow also needs practice.
Here are simple tools. First tool, quiet time. Spend 10 minutes alone. No phone, no noise. Sit. Breathe. Ask, what am I feeling? Write the answer. Second tool, notice triggers. A trigger is a strong reaction. Ask, why does this affect me? Triggers show the shadow. Third tool, self-talk. Speak kindly to yourself. Say, I am learning. I am enough. Words shape your inner world. Fourth tool, small action. Purpose grows through action. Take one step, one call, one page. Do not wait to be ready. Ready comes after action. Your shadow may whisper, you will fail. Listen, then move anyway. Courage is action with fear. Now we come to the truth. Your shadow is not your weakness. It is your hidden strength. When you stop running, it becomes clear. When you listen, it guides you. Transformation is not becoming perfect. It is becoming honest. Honesty brings peace. When you accept all parts of you, you feel whole. You stop chasing. You start living. Your life becomes aligned. You wake up with meaning. This does not mean life is easy. It means life is real. Real life has emotion. Real life has depth. Depth gives meaning. Your shadow walked with you all your life. It waited patiently. Now you see it. Now you listen. This is the beginning. Your purpose does not need approval. It only needs honesty. You are not broken. You are becoming. Everything you lived through mattered. Your shadow did not try to stop you. It tried to prepare you. When you learn from it, you rise. You become calm. You become clear. You become strong. Not strong without fear, strong with truth. This is personal transformation. Not outside, inside. Your shadow self holds the key. Use it, trust it, walk with it. Your story is not over, it is just beginning.
If this message hit you, then don't just watch and leave. Like this video, share it to someone who needs this wake up, and subscribe to this channel. Study yourself 1 hour a day. We are building a different breed here, a new generation of doers, people who don't wait for permission, people who build themselves daily, people who compound quietly and become untouchable over time. Hit subscribe, join the movement. 1 hour a day, every day. And in 1 year, your future self will not recognize you anymore. Let's grow. Let's execute. Let's dominate our own potential. Subscribe now and start becoming the person nobody can compete with.